In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create an invoice on PayPal. Let's start right from the beginning. First, log into your PayPal account. Once you're on your main dashboard, you'll notice a section called Quick Access. This is a handy area with shortcuts to the tools you'll use most often. From here, look for the option labeled Invoicing and click on it. This will take you to PayPal's invoicing area where you can create, manage, and track your invoices. Now that you're inside the invoicing section, move your attention to the top right corner of the screen. You should see a button that says Create New. Click on that, and a drop-down menu will appear. From the list of options, select Invoice. This opens up the invoice editor, which is where you'll set up all the details for the bill you're sending. In the invoice editor, start by adding your customer's name or email address. Using their email is usually best because that's how PayPal will deliver the invoice directly to them. Next, look at the items section of the invoice. Here, you'll first choose the currency you want to use for this invoice. Make sure you select the correct currency, especially if you're billing international clients. Then, you'll choose how you want to charge: amount only, quantity, or hours. In this example, we'll go with amount only. Enter a clear item name so your customer knows what they're paying for, then type in the total amount for this invoice. You can also choose to show tax, discounts, and a date if any of those apply. If you'd like, you can add a description to give more context, but that part is optional. If this is an item or service you bill for regularly, you can save it so it's easier to reuse in future invoices. If your invoice involves shipping a physical item, enable the Ship Items option. When you turn this on, you'll be able to add the appropriate shipping information for both you and your customer. You can also scroll down to add notes to your customer, and under More Options, you'll find fields for terms and conditions, a reference number, a memo to yourself, and even the ability to upload files such as contracts or supporting documents. On the right-hand side of the screen, there's a sidebar where you can enable partial payments and tips. Partial payment is useful if you want to let your customer pay in installments, and the tip option allows them to add a gratuity if they choose. Once you've reviewed everything and you're happy with how your invoice looks, go to the top right corner and click Send. PayPal will deliver the invoice to your customer, and you'll be able to track its status from your invoicing dashboard.